All right, welcome back to the deep dive. You really sent us down a fascinating rabbit hole this time.
Fascinating and, frankly, a bit frustrating.
Exactly. We're talking about the Gigabyte AORUS GeForce RTX 5070 Ti Master 16G.
Whew, it's a mouthful.
Right. But the core of it was this promise,
Mm.
a launch MSRP of $749. But the actual prices on the street were, and I'm quoting our sources here, perfectly insane.
And that gap, that's what we're digging into. We'll look at the specs that made everyone want this thing and then really expose why this launch got nicknamed the Blackwell GPU screwjob.
Okay, so let's start there. Why was this card so desirable on paper?
Well, the specs were just fantastic for that price point. You're looking at 8,960 CUDA cores.
Which is a lot.
A ton,
Huh.
plus 16 gigs of super fast GDDR7 memory and Gigabyte's, top-tier WindForce cooling system.
And early reviews backed that up, right? The performance was there.
Oh, absolutely. Boost clocks were hitting around 2,670 megahertz. It was giving a clean 12, maybe 13% performance bump over the last gen, the 4070 Ti.
And it wasn't just the silicon. The card itself, the physical object, felt premium.
It really did. That AORUS Master design, it's sleek. You have the RGB halo lights and that little customizable LCD screen on the side.
Which people love, for better or worse.
Yeah, you can put system stats or like a custom GIF on it. It just felt like a flagship card.
So a great card on paper seems to perform well. The promise is $749, but that is not what happened.
Not even close. Immediately, day one, the street price jumped to $900. Sometimes we even saw it pushing $1,000.
Wow. And at that price, you're in a whole different territory.
That's the crazy part. You're suddenly paying RTX 5080 money for a 5070 Ti, and the 5080 is anywhere from 9 to 16% faster.
So the value proposition just completely evaporates.
It's gone. And this wasn't just some random resellers. Board partners themselves were doing it. Gigabyte's own gaming OC model launched at $950.
So not even their top-tier ARUS model.
Nope. And MSI had variants hitting $970.
Okay, so this feels intentional. It's not just supply and demand chaos. How did this happen?
This is where we get into the mechanics of the manipulation. The key term our sources use is compliance pricing.
Compliance pricing. What is that?
It's where partners list the card at the official MSRP, the $749, for just long enough for the first wave of YouTube reviews to go live.
Ah, so the reviews all say, great card for $749.
Exactly. But by the time you, the viewer, go to buy it, that price is gone. It's just smoke and mirrors for the launch day hype.
But something had to allow them to do that. What was the catalyst to let all the partners just raise their prices together?
This is the absolute core of it. There was no Founders Edition for the 5070 Ti.
No card sold directly by NVIDIA.
Right. And that matters so much. The Founders Edition acts as the grounding force for the market. It's the one card you know you can get at the real MSRP.
It sets the baseline. It keeps everyone else honest.
Without that anchor, every single partner was free to just let the price float up to whatever the market would bear. There was no competition at $749.
So fast forward to today. It's been 9 months. Has the situation gotten any better?
Barely. That AORUS Master we're talking about is still sitting $250 over its supposed MSRP.
So what's the verdict for someone shopping right now?
Look, if you can find a plain RTX 5070 Ti for under $800, it's a great buy for 1440p gaming. It's even pretty good for 4K with DLSS 4 turned on.
But not this one.
But paying $950 plus for this specific AORUS Master model, you are paying what our sources call a flagship tax on mid-range performance. Just buy the RTX 5080 instead.
Wait.
Or wait a few months for stock to normalize. Absolutely.
So the takeaway for you, the listener, is that throwing almost $1,000 at this card isn't just hardware shopping. It's kind of like surrender.
Yeah.
You're paying for a problem the manufacturer helped create.
And that brings up a really provocative thought to leave you with. If the absence of a reference product can inflate prices across an entire ecosystem, what other tech categories rely on that same grounding force to keep prices honest? It makes you question what you're really paying for, doesn't it?